Right, it's another entertaining afternoon. It's finally finished. You can see the scoreboard over there. Dorking Wanderers have come out victorious 3-1 against Eastbourne. And Mark, after everything that's gone on this afternoon, you must be delighted with that.
Yeah, I thought it was really comfortable, to be fair. Long time to play. I mean, we probably played 80 odd minutes with added time. Thought ref had a weird game, if I'm honest with you. Really good guy. Can see why he's doing well this season, but it was a red card. George's was a red, but then I thought first half we had 2 clear penalties. There were a couple of things second half, couple of second yellows, like basics, like just putting the shirt on a promising attack. Briggs was gone, so yellow. He was on a booking, didn't book him. So I was disappointed with that, but I have to say he got that big decision right. So. You know, that is where that win is. But yeah, look, I thought we was really comfortable, and I think the crowd were amazing, right behind the boys. I thought at half time I said to the lads, the only way they're going to score is if we send them central. We actually kept a +1 defender and gave them a +2, so we gambled. We gambled on them just throwing balls in the box and having Dan and Tony. So it's disappointing that we didn't press their ball for the shot, because I knew that would be the only place the goals came from. But we was really comfortable after that, really intelligent. You know, you can see why you want your Luke Moores out there, because Moro goes on. He's the smartest bloke he's the smartest bloke out there, isn't he? Such a clever player. So yeah, I thought it was a great win, and it is ultimately the fans were amazing. The lads were really good. We took an injury to Jace. So I'm not sure about that one, but it is what it is, mate. It is what it is. There's a lot of football to play. There's a lot of games to play. You know, the idea of not playing people like Charlie today, Macca coming back tomorrow, is that we need to make sure our stock's high. So when we get, you know, this is competitive football, we're going to get injuries. So that's where we are.
When George got sent off, was there any temptation to go very defensive at that point? Because there can be, can't there? But today, you kept the 2 strikers out there, took your holding midfielder off, switched it a little bit. Was that because you felt that the best opportunity to win it was to continue playing on that front foot and score goals? Yeah,
well, I thought their back line didn't have a great start, and I thought Alfie was giving them all sorts of bother. I mean, ironically, the goal we scored, the first one, was similar to a few scenarios where the ball seemed to just bounce over their back 3, and we were getting on it. So, we went direct. We got up the field. We done everything we could do tactically to win the game, and then Brennan, who's a real warrior, nicked a goal. So fair play.
Last time we played Eastbourne, obviously in the trophy it went to penalties, and Jason took the penalty, the first one that you weren't happy about. And since then he's not taken any penalties, and then he got one this afternoon and he smashed it in the bottom corner. It shows a lot of confidence, doesn't it, for him, and putting that behind him and just going back to what he does best.
Yes, yeah. No, completely. I had no doubt he was going to put it in that corner.
Off the back.
There's no doubt of where that ball was going. But look, that's what the big players do, mate. You know, in the moments, it's a season, 46 games for a reason, and you know, we're still in the hunt. There's a long way to go. That's just where we are, isn't it? You know, there's a long way to go.
Yeah, so 101 goals for him now. Another one, Josh Taylor got man of the match, and he was captain today, and that's the sort of performance you want from your captain, isn't it?
Well, that's the reason, really. That was the reason, because like, if you're looking for a leader, you know, young Morgan and Youngie were in there, and you know, you knew that Josh, if he's got the ability, I mean, at the end, he was running around. Like, it's like he could still run now. Phenomenal. So, man of the match by a mile, best player on the pitch by a mile. It was... listen, I think these 2 teams could well face each other again. That's all I'd say. So, we'll take the points while they're there, but we won't get ahead of that, really.
So we broke that hoodoo, beating a top 8 side at home today, and it was fully deserved. St Albans next week, different proposition, a full week now. You're just going to have to see how everybody is and comes through. But you must have been quite pleased with being able to get players like Dan Pybus, Luke Moore, people like that back out on the pitch even for short periods of time?
Yeah, I thought it was brilliant. I thought the Pybus for Morgan changed right time, getting in minutes. It was great. Moro out there, Macca's back.
Yeah.
You know, them boys want to win football matches, and they love the Wanderers spirit, mate. And I thought credit to Folksy as well. Really safe set of hands, etc. That's the bottom line. So credit there, really, where credit's due.
Yeah.
So that's where we are, mate. With that, I thought the fans were incredible, immense.
Yeah.
Listen, these two teams could easily face each other again this season. Won't get ahead of it. There's a lot of talk across the benches and on the pitch today, but that's how it should be sometimes. Liven it up a bit. Great crowd.
Yeah. People have been saying that it's not easy to get to St Albans the way to train next week, so we really want to push that travel, that supporters coach, book a place on there and drive up St Albans, not all that far, because the away support's been really good this season, hasn't it? The supporting the lads on the road, and the away performances have been really good as well.
Yeah, and they're all going to want to go there. They're all going to want to go there. No, they'll all be there, be packed out, mate. I'm sure we'll take 200-300. I think we sold out the Worthing allocation. It's just a long way to go, mate. But St Albans are in great form, by the way. They're one of those teams that you don't really want to play. But it's a lot of football to play, mate. I mean, we could lose that game, lose another game. Who knows? It is what it is. What I know is we've beaten two of our rivals in the last 2 weeks. I thought the boys were exceptional today. And I thought they was really comfortable and deserved the win, even with 10 men for 80 minutes.
Well, that's March done. Move into April. And see what happens in the next month. Then,
That's
I guess.
it. That's it. Yeah. All right, mate. Cheers, James.
Mark.
Cheers,
Thank
fans.
you.
Cheers.